All right, guys, our final comedian. He grew up wondering why the Virgin Mary made his crotch feel funny. Everybody give it up for Matt Rampy. Come on, guys. There we go.
All right, thank you, everyone. So I grew up as a pastor's kid. Anybody else grow up a pastor's kid in here? Okay, let's meet afterwards and let's compare therapy bills. Okay? So pastors' kids either grow up really good or really bad. I was one of the really good ones, mostly. Okay. Well, when I was a teenager, so I masturbated basically at a frequency that defies reproductive science. Okay? It was a lot. But because I was a really good pastor's kid, whenever I was done, I always made sure I cleaned off the pages of the Good Housekeeping magazine and put it back where I found it. Because manners, okay? So this is my first time ever doing stand-up. And I just led with a masturbation joke. That should tell you where this is going. Listen, I'm just an average 40-something suburban dad doing this for the first time. Your next logical question should be, so Matt, how long have you been divorced? Because someone like me getting up and doing this for the first time gives off a real, something has not gone right in this guy's life vibe. I have been divorced for a few years now. I've dated some. I've been in a couple of relationships. So, yeah, you could say I'm out here fornicating in the eyes of the Lord. My parents are so proud. They are not. Of course, because I was a good pastor's kid, I was a virgin when I got married. And did someone say, wow? I'm about to blow your mind right now then, because guess what? I was faithful to my wife the whole time I was married, okay? Listen, all I said was that I literally just didn't take my penis and stick it into anybody else. That's all I'm saying, which feels like a really low bar, but I get it. This is kind of a jaded crowd, okay? Okay, thank you. So, I was faithful. Listen, I would like to say it was because I was so committed to my wife, and I was. And I was committed to my wife. But if I'm being really honest, I feel like there was a real lack of opportunity, if you know what I mean, for me to step out. Because while I was married, so like imagine this. No, not yet. Imagine this, but add about 40 pounds and a shit ton of self-loathing and sadness, okay? So, that's really nice. I don't know, maybe that's doing it for you. I don't know. Maybe it's like, no, man, I don't really love them pudgy and depressed. If you would just like undo all of that therapy and eat a bunch of pizza, I would jump on you so fast and want to bury your children. Joke's on you though, because snip, snip. That's right. Been having worry-free sex for over a decade. Off and on. So I was a virgin when I got married, didn't have an affair. So that meant I had never had sex outside of marriage when I got divorced. So that first relationship started to happen, it started to progress. Sex is gonna happen. And I was real excited about it. But then I started to get worried because for decades I had all these messages about sex growing up in church. You know, Matt, sex should only be between a husband and a wife. Matt, sex outside of marriage is one of the worst sins that you can commit. Matt, if you have sex outside of marriage, it's like nailing Jesus to the cross again. I'm not making that up. Guys, I really heard that, okay? I already told you about the therapy, all right? That'll mess you up. So I had all that stuff. So what I was worried is the sex is gonna happen, and all those messages are gonna just come into my brain, and it's like it's gonna mess. It's like it's not gonna let. You know, I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to get a boner. Okay, that's what I was really worried about. Okay, but great news. Let me just kind of, I so appreciate the support. I'm feeling just a real spirit of generosity and inclusion. Can I just kind of testify before you guys tonight? Can I testify before my Shenanigans brothers and my Shenanigans sisters tonight? Let me tell you something, okay? Listen to me. What guilt makes soft, the male libido will make firm. Okay? No, let me tell you something else. Listen, what indoctrination makes flaccid, the male libido will make hard. Here we go. Shenanigans, I've got great news. Listen, what shame will make limp and useless, the male libido, I testify before you, the male libido will make it right.